did not understand the allegoric significance. Like, I just want to dance.
Exactly. You don't care about what Black Americans are going through. You only care about the successes and the accomplishments that come out of Black Americans. But all of our pain and all of our struggle, you don't give a shit. You just want to dance. The people that carry this shit on their back, they going through a whole bunch of shit, and you're just sitting in the back collecting all the benefits from it and not doing anything. Nor do you want to hear.
What's up with this nigga's shirt, man? And what are you talking about? Is it what? I swear, niggas that don't got no hair on their chin always bugging. I swear, like, yo, you niggas with no hair in your chins always got some shit going on with you, man. All right. This is the equivalent of us all going out to eat, and we say, hey, all right, listen, man, we want to go out to eat, man, have a good time. Pardon me. Where do you think that we should go? And you suggest a place for us to go. We go ahead and eat there, and the food's like mad expensive. The portions are super duper small, and it's just a bad experience, right? And I say, damn, Josh, why'd you suggest this place? This food is terrible. And then Josh says, that's not what it's about. Okay, it's about the ambiance. It's about the people here. It's about the soul, the spiritual experience. And I'm saying, you see, you just came here to eat. I cannot believe you came here to have a meal. You came here to fill your belly. What's wrong with you? I'm saying, because what's wrong with people? And again, this is why niggas don't have no money. Well, we got money, but I'm just saying more of us are not able to break through, because I'm realizing more that Black people do not know what's actually important. That's why you can be swayed by stupid shit like this. Okay, it's not a trailer for a Marvel movie where I'm gonna play it back over and over and over again. It's a live performance. What I learned being a battle rapper, yo, is understanding how to create something that people can enjoy in the moment. That's what makes you great. I could say all day long that this meant this and this meant this, and about all the hidden meanings and stuff like that. All that is good and well and everything, but if it's not entertaining, then it doesn't mean shit. Some people can have moments, you can have records where maybe one component wasn't traditionally, like, for example, say what comes to mind is Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan was not a great vocalist, you know what I'm saying? But his lyrics at the time were so insightful to people, or people that connected with it so much, right? That it didn't matter that he wasn't the best vocalist, but that's who I think about, right? But everyone's not going to be a Bob Dylan and like, yo, Bob Dylan. Everyone don't like Bob Dylan, you know what I mean? So there's always some artist that comes out, and what they basically do is make the person who's listening to them feel as though they've done their spiritual work. You think that when you listen to Kendrick that you're somehow doing some spiritual work, and you don't have to go through an actual real spiritual journey. Shame on you in a box of chocolates. Shame on you in a bag of chips. Shame on you in a carton of raw cones. Shame, 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 shame.
Party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
You think I have somebody I love in the bricks?
I'm going to cook a little more.
About it, nor do you give a fuck. I understand. We get it. We understand. I just want to dance. Diabolical.
He said you just want to dance. Diabolical.
Everybody around the world, I'm telling you, watch these UK folk. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Here's another guy who's seeing the exact same thing I'm saying right now. Check it out.
For people like you is the reason why so many Black Americans do not take Black UK people seriously. Now, I'm not even a Black American. I'm from Colombia. I was born and raised in Colombia until I was 15, and then I moved here, and I've been taught U.S. American history, and I've been living in the U.S. as a Black person and as an Afro-Latino. But even I, a foreigner, understood and knows the reality of the U.S. right now and what is going on in the U.S. and why Kendrick Lamar's performance was so significant for Black people. Kendrick Lamar sent a whole message of protest and celebrating Black culture. The fact that you came here, set up a mic, sit down.
You either stand up and put your people in check and
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You man, you lame. You a lame ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of these kind of niggas who come online, and this is why you at the bottom when it comes to all men, because you don't know what power actually is. You don't know what actually matters. You are so fucking upside down that you think a show, a musical performance should not. First of all, you lied to the people that you signed the contract. So the first level is he's lying to the people who put him up there. They put him up there because they thought his music would connect with the people. You gotta understand, people who are in charge of this shit is old white folks, and they trust the people who work for them to know what they're doing. You know what I mean? And it's one of these things where Kendrick, he snuck all these things past us and whatnot. And yeah, you're protesting what? There is nothing going on in America that's affecting Black people at all right now. Because y'all heard that whole conversation. This is the main problem that really pisses me off. The message, what Black people are going through. You're keeping things in the unspecific and the subjective. What are we going through over here that no one else is going through right now? Yes, we have our own internal issues, but Kendrick don't give you no game on how to get your money right. Don't give you no game on how to become a better man. No game on teaching women the importance of getting with your man and putting a family together. I didn't see any of that. I saw Crip walking, Bloods and Crips like you usually fucking do. Fuck your pop out show, nigga. Because them niggas gonna leave your show and go back to what the fuck they was doing. I'm sorry for cursing, but I'm just saying, I don't like niggas doing fake work. You didn't do no work. You didn't change nothing. And you got these niggas getting online talking because, and it's all fake. It's all for clout. They all just being like broads. You want to be in the conversation, but not the constructive part of the conversation. Again, so what he was saying to the people in the UK is that I know you don't care about what goes on around here. You nigga, what? The whole world wants to hear a good tune at the Super Bowl. And when they don't, they talk about it. Again, you're basically saying that people can't not like something. That is the most liberal democratic shit ever. It's basically a big part of that shit is people who are liberal and are Democrats, they really feel as though you are not allowed to have certain opinions. Not allowed to have them. It don't matter if we cool. It doesn't matter if I otherwise like you. If you have certain opinions that are not that they're wrong, it's just not my opinion that I don't share with you. You're wrong for having the opinion. You're wrong for thinking however you think, and that's un-American. One of the things that makes America is freedom of speech. Then we didn't got to where the only people who can say whatever they, matter of fact, you can say whatever if you talking about niggas though, like black men, and that's another reason why K-Dot was able to get up there during a family show and talk about something that you can't even speak about on YouTube like that. He put a yellow dollar sign on my shit for talking about like, yo, are y'all saying that it's funny for a child to be SA? Because if y'all all are saying A minor with him, that's a dig at Drake touching kids, and you're making light of it. So if you're making light of it, that would mean that no one actually believes that's what happened. Actually, I came across another video with this brother made a good point.
Mad when we perspective, y'all heard the lyrics. Some of y'all know. Now, let's just put this in perspective. Y'all heard the lyrics. Some of y'all know this song. Why does he have to blur out every few words that he say? Because he's cussing. He's saying the N-word, and he's saying derogatory, threatening stuff in this diss song. I'm just saying, but this is what we highlight as our people. There was a scene where all these dudes on the corner doing this with gold teeth in their mouth and dreads, and it's like you're glorifying what? The hood. But then when you go to the hood, this is where a lot of black young men go to die. This is where drugs go to be sold. This is the lowest of the low denominator in our community. Most black people don't live in the hood. Most black people are in the middle class, to be honest. But this is what you're celebrating and you're exacerbating And then you wonder why a brother with dreads is looked upon like a thug, because this is what y'all showing us to be. It's a minstrel show, which Samuel is a part of it.
Black folks have a really fucked up idea of time and place. And one of the reasons why people like him doing that shit is because y'all don't like moving forward. Y'all don't like building up a life for yourselves when things move forward and things can grow. If you still watching the channel, please like, share, subscribe, because I am motherfucking cooking. And shout out to the lady who said I need a speech class. So I need to go to a speech class because of my speech impediment, bitch. One of the best fucking communicators you're ever going to fucking experience. I don't gotta talk perfect. That's why I study and stand from time to time. And I don't say every word the perfect or the best. But I'm still one of the best communicators you're going to find out there. Especially for a Negro that just get in front of his computer and turn his mic on, pause. And these lights. Shout out to my lights, though. Man. I ain't playing no sounds in a little bit. My bad, yo.
They don't know what's going on.
They never had my back.
He told me how much he wants to protect you.
They never had my back.
Never had my back, bro. The niggas never had my back. All right, man. Let's see what else we got here, yo. So I got this video that I didn't play yesterday. I'm gonna play it now, yo.
Working against that man. I don't even think y'all know what just happened. The retaliation for the whistleblowing has never been so blatant. I've never seen no shit like that was that evident in my life. That halftime show was so evident that them labels are working against that man. I've never seen a message so clear in my life. Like, they want blood from that man. Like, the thing is, they built up a machine that became bigger than them, and now they're trying to dismantle it. But everything that is taken to dismantle one man is just like, they cannot hide what they're doing, like, at all. When Justin Timberlake accidentally showed Janet Jackson's titty, it was such a disgrace. It was on page 6 on every news outlet. It was, oh my God, they couldn't believe it because kids were watching. But somehow he got approved to talk about PDF files, people doing drugs, and minors during a halftime show. I wonder who.
Oh, what happened to my name? Oh, did I exit out by mistake? Well, you know what? That was perfect time. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Did I exit out? What I do? Well, I guess I exited out. Well, it's cool. It's fine. But I mean, you know what? It's fine. That's pretty much what I wanted to say anyway. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and cook that. You know what? It's cool. I'll cook it in a little bit. Okay, cool. Why did it say not canceled? Click share on the modal. All right, whatever. Anyway, so what she was speaking to actually is, so there's this thing that goes on with Black people, and it can really drive you crazy. It's one of the things I experienced when I first came to live in the hood when I was young and coming from living in the suburbs for a little bit. And basically what I had to come to understand was how shitty Black folks can be. And basically I had to assimilate to their way of thinking and to the low vibrational way, because nothing made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, my problems didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? The people that I would get into it with, like, because even in 5th grade, you find yourself getting into shit for no damn reason. And that was because I did anything to nobody, but I'm getting into fights for no damn reason. People coming at me for no damn reason, and nothing made sense. Everything was this was a bunch of angry kids and fucked up people. You know what I'm saying? And school was tough enough. Kids are cruel enough without having people who go out their way to be even more cruel and want to do you bodily harm. And it's like you're always in a situation where you got to think about fighting and defending yourself, and that's not the way a young person. You know what I mean? Because it gives you this effed up idea of how the world works, and it gets to where you're not going to be able to build relationships with other people and have realistic expectations. You know what I mean? Because what people do is, without faith, you will become the villain in your own story. You know what I'm saying? You will become someone's bad experience. You heard me? So so anyway, so that's what it's really important. What's next thing I wanted to share, man? Oh yeah, my bad. We was talking about the clip. Well, old girl. So I talked about my experience in the hood and things not making sense because that's what I saw playing out during this beef, and it was just bad communication. All people had to say was, "I like K Dot. I'm a K Dot fan. I'm riding with K Dot. May the best man win." Not, I don't agree with you, and you start jumping on my back and talking to me as crazy as you can, because I'm not saying that he's perfect. There is no one that's beyond reproach. Someone who wants you to think that a person's beyond reproach to the point where they're gonna bully you and come at you crazy, yo, that's some obsessive shit. That's some sick shit. That's not normal. That's not a thing. That will never be a thing, my nigga. And we're not gonna make it so. Yo, y'all, sidebar. You ever feel like if you a person go to 7-Eleven, do you kind of feel like you only want to go to a certain 7-Eleven? Like you don't like, I feel like things don't go well when I go to other 7-Elevens. Like the one by my house that I can like walk to, and I have to drive to and whatnot. I hate that 7-Eleven. So rough ass 7-Eleven. Anyway, all right, we're at the 49-minute mark, man. But yeah, bro. She's speaking about it from the common sense perspective of, this is about money. This is about business. All right. That man's negotiating $1 billion deal. None of it is a coincidence. They've been hollered at K-Dot to say, listen, we're gonna use you, you know what I'm saying, to basically ruin his reputation. People have been wanting to see I catch a fade for however long. So as usual, Dot was going to diss Drake anyway. You know what I'm saying? Dot jump out there, throw those subs and whatnot. And on top of that, you know, he didn't want to hop on the first person shooter record and whatnot. Who knows? Maybe he was told that he couldn't hop on it, that he couldn't be on it. You know what I mean? And they knew that was going to create a problem. And then, then we get this whole storyline with them. And Drake, you know what I'm saying? Drake kind of, he finally took the bait. He finally said, fuck it, yo. And honestly, real talk, I think, well, for one, Drake knows at this point, it's not that mistake too, of how and people refuse to see this shit. People hate the idea of a person that's great at what they do knowing what they're doing, or knowing when they're putting themselves in a tough situation. Like, for example, with battle rap, right? People can't wrap their head around why I was doing this shit. Like my second battle, it had my second and third battle was so tough, and it was just a tough battle. But the way it went, I remember like my friend saying like, "Yo, are you sure that you want to keep doing this?" You know what I'm saying? And that was years ago. That's 11 years ago, right? And don't get me wrong, like, I could have got further with it. I could have got better faster and everything. But hey, listen, we all got our own different journeys and shit like that. But I'll say this though, I'm glad that I never stopped. And I don't know what, maybe it was just stubbornness, you know what I mean? But me continuing to battle, I developed as a man, because I developed the ability to execute, to have a goal, and to basically manage my own time, lead myself, hold myself accountable, and prepare myself and prepare by myself if need be, and still be able to show up, you know what I'm saying, at a high level. You know what I mean? And it's all in the pursuit of getting that dopamine rush from that crowd reaction. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like it. I mean, and during my last few trips, it was different, mostly because I changed how I was eating. And I realized, like, damn, I start eating like a lot more things, basically a lot more like things with grease, things that are fried, and things with gluten, a lot more like stuff like that. And I know that when I eat that way, it fucks with my microbiome, and it makes me like feel like I'm not really as positive as I could be, or I don't feel as confident. I don't feel good about myself. Whenever you're not feeling confident in yourself and not feeling good about yourself, you're vibrating low, and that usually means your microbiome is dirty. You're not well rested, and you need steak and eggs. We need mad B vitamins. You need steak, beef and eggs, pork and eggs, but a shitload of eggs for a couple of days to replenish or the choline bitrate and the B vitamins and saturated fats in your brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always the sharpest when I don't gotta be all the time, but when I'm eating a shitload of eggs, a whole bunch of eggs. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do it every day, and it don't, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. Like, when it comes to your nutrition, yo, as long as you trying to get as close to 100% as possible, you know what I mean? Because like, yo, just me like cutting down a little bit on how I was eating. Y'all already see like, yo, like I'm leaning out. You know what I mean? I'm getting back to that 15,000 steps and staying at a minimum about 10 for the most part. So I ain't really felt. I think I fell below 10 like one day last week. But anyway, that was a little sidebar. So I want to take it back to 2013. Let's stay on subject. Take it back to 2013 real quick. To the BET cipher. So a lot of people don't know that this shit goes this far back. And during that time, Drake hadn't really said anything really. You know what I'm saying? I think he threw a few shots on the album, but it was more like it wasn't really even shots. It was more some kind of just addressing the obvious. You feel me? But anyway,
I'm penetrate